Hello everyone. Good evening. Namaskar. Can you all hear my voice? Please respond to me in the comment box. Everybody, please be in the chat box. Yes, yes. Everybody, please be in the chat box so that I can know that I can be audible. Yes, yes, yes. Others, good evening, good evening. Yes. Okay. Okay, I think not many people can hear me, so I think it's good to go. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, all right. So, welcome to this day 2 of depression and anxiety workshop. Welcoming you again today. Yesterday, we had day 1, and we have spent around 2.5 hours yesterday speaking on different things. I think some people are still connecting. आवाज नहीं आ रही है कुछ को. Okay. Okay, so how many people have joined today? They were not there yesterday. Is there anyone who has joined today itself and he was not there, he or she was not there yesterday? Yes, please write down me or I, something in the chat box. Okay, Tulsi Kumar, Sam, Shalakha, Anna, Amrita. So few guys are there who were not there yesterday. Okay. So guys, for your benefit, who were not there yesterday and are dropping in today itself. So this is an English batch, and if you are good in English or you can understand English, then this is for you. Otherwise, if you are looking for a Hindi batch, then please wait for the next batch. Okay. Secondly, we have finished day 1 yesterday, and this time it is not 3 days workshop. This is 2 days workshop only. Okay. So this is a 2-day workshop. Day 1 is already over yesterday. Yesterday we discussed about different problems and how you need to look at them. And today we are going to work on some techniques to see how you can progress on those issues which you are facing. Okay. So yesterday's audio or sorry, the recording which is there, so that is available on my channel. So this is the channel link now in the chat box. So you can go there, subscribe to the channel, and you can find yesterday's recording under the live section. Okay, it's available under the live section, not the videos. So please look for the tabs. You will find videos, shorts, and live section. Okay, so you need to go to the live section and look for yesterday's video, and you can find yesterday one. Because yesterday we discussed how to look at your problems, because until you listen to that recording, probably you won't be able to understand today's session clearly. Okay, because few things might be linked, few things might be okay. Okay. All right. So for your benefit, let me just give you a quick overview also of what we did yesterday, but it will be quick in next 3-4 minutes. Okay, we won't spend too much time so that you are on the same page. That's why let's give you a brief overview. So this was the workshop agenda. Day 1, in-depth understanding of the problems, and day 2 we will be discussing about different solutions or techniques. Yesterday also we did like some of the we understood about the problems and did a couple of techniques also, like ABCD worksheet, which was coming from the cognitive behavior therapy, because that was part of understanding the problems also. So that's why I gave it yesterday itself. So today also we'll be discussing some techniques. Okay. So this was like a high level agenda yesterday. Then when we started off, we saw that lot many things start off with the triggers from the environment, and triggers can come from anywhere. It can be like through a phone call which you received from somebody, or some social media, some TV news, or any picture you saw, or even while you are just lying down in your bedroom or sitting somewhere, it can get triggered from an old memory. So it could be from anywhere from your environment, which can start off the negative thoughts. And these thoughts are repetitive and automatic negative thoughts. And when we saw lot many people said, yes, these thoughts match with me. So you can also see those who were not there yesterday, like he, she dished me, she spoiled my life, or he spoiled my life. Are these heart attack symptoms? Am I getting a heart attack? Am I getting cancer? So these kind of thoughts generally people get. So if there is some matching thought, we tried it yesterday and lot many people said, yes, these thoughts match with me. So it can match with you also. Otherwise, it could be a different thought even. So these are just the sample thoughts which keep running in our mind again and again, and these are that's why called repetitive automatic negative thoughts. It could be like, why am I feeling this ghabrat, this nervousness in my chest area? Will I die? Is something happening to me? My body test reports are all fine, then why these symptoms are coming on my body? How are my body parts moving? Why am I feeling so lonely? Will I lose my job? Will I lose my client? Why did my boss speak in that manner? He doesn't appreciate my work. Even who are suffering from like they don't get sleep in the night. So will I be able to sleep tonight? So that's the question which keeps coming into their mind. Or if somebody has invested, will I lose my money? How will I pay EMI? Those who have a lot of work, like especially ladies, they have to take care of the home, office, as well as the families. So they keep getting this question like, how will I manage all this work? I have to do this also, that also, and those kind of thoughts keep coming. And even suicidal thoughts for some people. So these kind of thoughts keep troubling you again and again. They start off from some trigger from the environment, and suddenly you will find that lot many thoughts are coming in your mind. And then you see that some pictures also come related to the thoughts. If it is related to your boss, then maybe some official pictures are coming in your mind, his picture. Or if there is a fear or something, say fear of lift or something, then picture of lifts come. If fear of any like cancer or any disease or anything, then fear, the pictures of related things come up. Okay. And when this thing is happening, lot many emotions start coming up. Negative emotions start flowing in, like sadness, fear, frustration, guilt, regret, jealousy. Anything which is matching with your thought comes up as emotion. So guys, I'm just briefing the guys who are not there yesterday. So I'm just giving an overview, like what we discussed in detail yesterday. So those who have joined yesterday, don't think that this is the session which is a repeat of yesterday. No, we will be moving ahead on the solutions part today. Okay. So negative emotions start coming up in form of different chemical reactions happening inside your body. So it could be any fear, it could be any sadness, it could be guilt, it could be an insult, whatever. It's related to your thought, what you are thinking. So same emotions will come up. And then you see anxiety on your body, the unwanted feelings on your body. So this also, when I checked with you guys yesterday, so a lot many people matched with these symptoms. So these are the anxiety symptoms, which are like nervousness, tightness or heaviness or pain in chest area, as if something is kept on my chest, on my shoulders, somewhere you feel the weight or the burden. Then heart palpitation, breathlessness, difficulty in breathing. These are the symptoms which you face during anxiety. Headache or dizziness, sweating, trembling, stomach upset, or you feel nauseatic. There are tingling sensations happening, or there's a feeling of lump in throat. You feel sometimes temperature difference on the body parts, maybe your hands or legs or head. Something gets warmer or gets colder. Anything happens. Okay. Feeling of any movements. You feel something is moving inside me, maybe in the stomach, hands or legs or head, wherever. but it's the part of anxiety. Feeling as if you are unreal, you are lost completely, unable to focus on anything. So these are the symptoms of anxiety. So this is a pattern, as we discussed yesterday, that your thoughts start up and you get different emotions and you are getting anxiety on your body, the unwanted feelings. Okay. So this was the crux which we did yesterday, and then we took some tips also. So let me just skip through those. And then we did this CBT ABCD worksheet where I asked you to go to the root cause and understand your problem also. So here I told you like how A is activating event. That means where it all started from. कहाँ से शुरुआत हुई, where it all began, maybe 10 years, 15 years, or 5 years, or just 1 year back. Something happened in your life and things changed. Okay, so what are those events? Is there any one event or multiple events? So you need to write that down. Okay, if something happened in middle also, say something happened 10 years back, then 5 years back also something happened, you need to write that down under the activating event. Then believe, what you interpret from that event, because that is the difference which is creating all the problems. Because there are lot many people who would have been present during those things, those events when they happened, or there are lot many people who suffered similar incidents in the like whole of the world. If you see, there are lot many people who might have gone through divorces, who might have gone through accident, who might have gone through breakups, or who might have gone through any diseases or any fears. So but see, everybody is not getting depressed, everybody is not getting anxiety, everybody is not generating those fears, phobias, they're not getting those things. But something happened or something different happened, that you guys got that feeling or you guys got that like illness, but those guys are not getting that. That's the difference. Is the difference is the interpretation which you take from that event. Okay, so that interpretation you need to write down under B. So what beliefs have you taken from that event which has happened there? So you need to write that. Or whatever thoughts keep going in your mind about that event, you need to write down there. Okay, then C is the consequences, where you are writing what emotions you face when you get those beliefs, what are the feelings which you are getting. Like just now I told you what kind of emotion. It could be fear, it could be sadness, it could be like guilt, it could be any regret. So any emotion. Or if there are any feelings, then heaviness or nervousness or palpitations, or you're feeling warmer or you're feeling colder, your body is shaking, whatever. So you need to write that down. CBT says you need to, more you write it every day for like few months. If you write, then that belief can be changed. D is you have to dispute that belief. When you write every day a challenging belief which can challenge that belief which was there in B, that means a new belief you need to take which is positive. And every day when you say no, that is not true, that is not true. Like for example, when I said some people get heart attacks, fear of heart attacks, so they have seen some event or they might have faced something, and after that there is a thought which keeps coming, oh, will I get heart attack? Or if they have seen somebody from suffering from cancer and then they are getting, will I get cancer? So they have linked something, maybe just like suppose he is smoking, I am also smoking, so I may get a heart attack. So since then you have got that fear, and then this sentence is running, will I get heart attack? So now you have to dispute that belief. Like I have got my all my body checkups done, my heart is running fine, all my body tests are and they came okay, my lifestyle is good, I do exercises daily, I eat good diet. So those kind of dispute, when you dispute and give those kind of sentences to yourself every day, then they will change that old belief. Okay, so you need to repeat that daily for next few weeks or say months. So then you will be able to change that belief. Okay, and E is effective new beliefs. You need to adapt to that new belief. So whatever new emotions, new feelings are generated from there, so you need to keep practicing that and strengthen that new belief. Okay, so that was about the CBT ABCD worksheet, which I quickly went through this. today. And then, okay, this was an important thing for negative thought. When I was saying, like, if you are getting negative thoughts, then just switch your language to your second language. This was just a tip which I gave yesterday, that if you are facing negative thoughts, the thoughts which are there, they usually run in your mother tongue, whichever language you think every day in. So just switch that language to a new language. Maybe if you are thinking in Hindi, switch to English. If you're thinking in Gujarati, switch to any other language. Okay. So that way you can break the flow or the pattern of the thoughts. And you will find that you suddenly stop the flow of that thought. And then your no feelings are coming and you can relax. So that can help you get a good sleep also. Okay. So these were the main things which we discussed today, and we also discussed about the fight and flight mode and how you can like come out of it, and a golden rule which we took. Yes, this is important. So we took one golden rule: na darna hai, na bhagna hai, na ladna hai. Bas face karna hai. All your anxieties, all your negative thoughts, whatever you are coming, whatever is coming, now you have to just face them. No fear, no running away, no fighting back. Only face it. So if you have got your body checkups done and you find that my body reports are all fine, so then you don't need to fear, because if the physical organs are working fine, then it's coming because of your thoughts or your anxieties or your, like, whatever it is going in your mind or whatever happened in your life. Then you need to just यूज दिस गोल्डन रूल कि ना डरना है, ना भागना है, ना लड़ना है, बस अब से फेस करना है. Okay, so today we'll also talk about how you need to face it using different techniques. Okay, all right. So that was the thing which we discussed yesterday, and now I'll move on to the day 2 without wasting much time. So are you guys ready for the day 2? Yes, please type in ready in the chat box quickly, everybody. Then we will start off the day 2. Everybody, please be in the chat box. Just write down ready. Yes, ready, ready, ready. Everybody, please be in the chat box. I will also get some motivation seeing you guys ready for day 2. Yes, ready, ready, ready. Every day, everybody, please be there in the chat box, because that is only the mode of communication which we have between us. Yes, ready, ready, ready. All right. So let's start off. Let's start off for the day 2. Okay. See, for like whenever I have begun yesterday, I have been saying ki you need to do something for yourself. You need to start off and just change the priority of your health first. Like what priority you take or you have for your health needs to be changed now. If it is not in the top 3, then nobody can help you out. You need to help yourself by raising the priority. As I said yesterday, there are different people with different priorities. Somebody has the priority of a job, somebody has the priority of taking care of his family, to earn money, to watch TV, to just lie down on the bed. So if you have those kind of priorities on top of your health, now is the time to shift the priorities. For next few weeks, you have to keep your health in the top 3. Until you do that, nobody will be able to help you. Because if every time something else comes up and you need to do something for your health, and that thing takes over the priority, then you won't be able to do anything for yourself. Okay, so for next few weeks at least, change yourself and give your health the topmost priority. Okay, for that, how you need to start up is first change your story. Whatever is going in your mind right now, or whatever you have been hearing from this mind through the thoughts, you need to change your story right now and every day. So whatever thoughts keep coming to us, they have been telling us different things. And if those things have not taken you to the right place, suppose you wanted to be a rich man, but you have landed up being poor, then there is something which is missing. So you need to change those stories which are going on in your mind regarding the richness, regarding the money part. Okay, because those stories, those thoughts have not served you till now. First thing we need to change is our mindset, is these thoughts are these stories which you need to change right now. Because those stories might have told you, nahi, tere bas ki baat nahi hai, you can't do it, this thing can't be cured, this can't happen. But believe me, lot many people have come out of it, lot many people have changed their lives. It's your accountability, it's your initiative which you have to take. If you can do that, you can change your life, you can change your story completely. Okay, so from now on, start off and change your story first of all in your mind. Don't be a victim forever कि कोई आकर sympathy दे, somebody may help you out and then only you can come out of it. No, it's your initiative, you have to strengthen your mind and you need to step up. If you will do that, nobody can stop you. So you need to take that initiative in your hand. Okay, so change your story first, change that mindset, because whatever thoughts have been going around for all these years have not served you. क्या फायदा है उन thoughts का? Whatever has been going there कि you नहीं कर सकता, you can't do it, you don't have money, you don't have that education, you don't have this thing, that thing. So this mind will keep giving you those thoughts because this is now used to it. These thoughts which are going on for years now, mind has acclimatized with those thoughts. तो कोई नया thought नहीं देगा आपको until you start focusing on something different, because now your focus is on the worst thing which is happening to you. If you keep focusing there, then your mind will keep giving you the same thoughts. So wherever our focus goes, the energy flows in that direction. So you have to see, where am I focusing? Is it the disease part or is it the health part? Where is my focus going? Is it the poorness or the poverty which I'm facing, or is it the richness which I want? So wherever your focus will go, the mind will take you there. So you need to change those stories, change those thoughts, and then you will be able to change yourself. Because this is the first thing which you need to change. Sumiji, this is English batch. So you need to come in the next batch for Hindi. अगले batch में आइएगा, that will be in Hindi. So if you अगर English समझ नहीं आती है, तो please wait for the next batch. Next batch में आइए फिर. Okay? अब आपको वहाँ मिल जाएगा WhatsApp ग्रुप में इंफॉर्मेशन नेक्स्ट बैच से पहले. ओके, अगर इंग्लिश का दिक्कत है, अदरवाइज आप समझ सकते हैं तो बैठ सकते हैं इसमें और फिर नेक्स्ट में भी आ जाइए, हिंदी में भी आ जाइए. ओके ओके, सो सेकेंड थिंग व्हाट यू नीड टू डू इज डू कंसिस्टेंट प्रैक्टिस. बिकॉज एक दिन में, 2 दिन में, 1 or 2 days you can't come out of such problems, because it has been for years. It has been there for years and years, months at least. So how do you think that you will come out of it in 1 or 2 days? So you have to practice whatever has been taught. You have to practice daily. Okay, and third thing is you need to become unstoppable, because until you become unstoppable, something will come in your way and they will stop you. Maybe some other person who will just give you one comment, yaar isse kya hota hai, and then everything will change in your mind ki ha yaar, because your mind was already in that zone. It was already saying ki nothing will happen, kya ho sakta, because for years you have been saying that. Or aaj if you have started saying ki no, I can do it, I can do it, and suddenly some person comes up and says, oh, how can this thing cure you, how can this thing help you, your mind will then justify him, not you, because it wants to return back in the comfort zone. which was there for years. So you have to become unstoppable. You have to stop listening to anything crap. Even your mind, whatever it's saying, like you can't do it, then stop listening to that. Because old thoughts were your old stories. You need to change these stories. You need to become unstoppable, because this mind wants to drag you to the old format where its comfort zone lies. Comfort zone doesn't mean where you are enjoying. No, comfort zone means where you have been for years or for months, because your mind, your body has acclimatized with that condition. So even if you are there like crying, but if you have been there for years, so your body mind has got adjusted with that. So that is your comfort zone. Now, when you are saying don't cry, your mind say, oh, why? It will oppose you. Maybe you are doing right, but this guy doesn't like that, because this guy likes whatever has been done consistently for time period, for a long time period. Keep doing that. But you need to now change your story, because that has not helped you till now. Until you do that, keep making yourself victim, it's not going to help you. Become a victor from now on. That I have to be in the victor mindset. I don't need to be a victim from now on. I don't need anybody's sympathy. I need to move forward. I need to become or be a winner. Okay, so then only your life can change. The picture which is showing here, that you have to take a leap forward, you need to jump forward, and you need to come out of whichever place you are in. Okay, so until you take a big jump, till then nobody will be able to help you, and that starts with your mindset. So you need to first change there and then practice things daily. Okay, so today, before we do some techniques, I'm just telling you what you need to start up with and how you need to change your mind. And then we will go on to the techniques, so that you are very well like in the zone. So first thing which you need to see is change your thoughts. Because see, first of all, we have been living in our thoughts for months and years, and everybody, not only you, everybody is living in their thoughts. Because if you ask them, they will be talking about their past, what happened in the past, or their concerns about the future. Because those thoughts never are there in the present thing. You, I have to do this, and this is good, this is bad. Whatever is there in the current thing, you think for very less time period. Most of the time, we live in our past or in the future, and we are worrying about those things. That something bad happened in my past. If that thing won't have happened, my life would have been different. If this thing happens, where, how will I pay my bills? How will my family live? So all those concerns for future startup. So we are always living in our past and future. But guys, whatever you have is this current moment. Neither you can go into your past nor you can go into your future. This is the moment which you have to live in. That's it. Nothing else is there. Nobody knows after like a next moment you will be there or not. So this is the only moment which you have. If you learn to live in this moment, you will be a lot more happy man. And this moment means the current thought. Because this moment starts with what you are thinking. Everything starts with a thought we talked about yesterday. So the current thought which you are taking, that thing is going to change everything, because our thoughts change our actions. Whatever thoughts you have been taking yesterday or last week or last month or last year or last few years, those thoughts have shaped your present. Whatever you are today is because of those thoughts. Some effect they have been putting for your today. So if you want your life to be like this only, same life if you want, then keep thinking the same thoughts. Keep going through the same thoughts. If you want, if you see that your life is whatever is today, you are satisfied with that. You are happy with the current life. and keep thinking in the same direction which you have been thinking for years. But if you are not, then you need to change this, because whatever you will be thinking today, whatever you will be thinking this week, whatever you will be thinking this month, whatever you will be thinking this year, these thoughts are going to shape your future. These thoughts are going to change your future, because whatever thoughts go these in this period, that will be affecting your future, like your present is affected by your past. So you need to see what you are thinking in the current moment. Until you change that, your future cannot be changed. It all starts with a thought. So believe me, you can change your future just by changing your thoughts. If you can be in the present moment and change that thought, that no, is it taking me towards my goal, or is it just going in the same direction which I have been in for last few years, where I'm going worse and worse. So you need to check yourself. And yes, you can change your thought. You know that. Because right now, if you want to just think about shaking hand with Joe Biden, you can see yourself going there and shaking hand. Or in the other thought, if you want to go and shake hand with Prime Minister Modi, you can see yourself shaking your hands. In the other moment, if you want to go to Switzerland, you can be there itself. So you have the power to change your thoughts, but we prefer to stay in the same flow of thoughts. So guys, let me just give you one exercise which you can do to change your negativity, because this negativity has built for years. You have been taking these thoughts for months and years now. So if you want to change your life, change your thought process and take it to the positivity, you want to build an environment of positivity, then you need to do some progress daily. So you can do one thing, take this exercise, put an alarm of every hour daily, we'll say from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just put that in your mobile phone, because that has the facility of putting the alarms also. Nowadays, the mobile phones are quite rich in such features. So you need to put an alarm just as a reminder that this is my thoughts time every hour. That is not for the whole hour, that will be just for 1 minute. 1 minute, you are reminded every hour that now you need to check what thoughts are going in my mind. If those thoughts are going against your goals, like you want to have good mental health, you want to be rich, you want to earn money, you want to have good relationships, and if they are not taking you in those directions and some other thought is going on that no, मैं नहीं कर सकता, मेरे पास, मैं तो गरीब आदमी हूँ, मैं तो ऐसा हूँ, ये मैं तो बीमार हूँ, whatever those thoughts are, if those are not in the right direction, you need to change that thought in that moment itself and need to start thinking towards your goal of that positivity. Okay, so every 1 hour, once your mobile rings, you need to just go into your thoughts time, check what am I thinking. If that is not in the right direction, change those thoughts. If those are going in the right direction, then no need to change, just keep thinking in that direction. If it is saying yes, you are going to be a winner, yes, you can do it, you can achieve this thing, you are going to be the best today, whatever it is, whatever is good, whatever good is going in your mind, whatever good thoughts are going on, you can keep thinking that. So it's just a simple exercise which will give you triggers every 1 hour. Why am I saying this? Because that 1 minute is going to change your few minutes of that hour. And then if you are getting such triggers every hour, then think about the whole day, how many minutes you would have been in positivity. And if this continues for next 1.5 months, your mindset will start changing and that will take you towards your goals. So this thing actually like almost guarantees you towards taking towards you positivity. Because see guys, why are you in negativity today? Because you have practiced it again and again. It has been going on again and again in your mind. whatever you see or whatever you talk about, it's about the negative thing, that this thing won't happen, that thing won't happen, this is a problem for me, that is a problem for me, everybody is not helping me, or they are bad, or whatever. Okay, so you need to come out of that negativity. You need to change your thoughts, because those thoughts have not helped you. Now you need to move on to a positive environment. Are you getting my point? You need to move towards the positivity. You need to take the control of your life in your hands, because till now you have been blaming different things. कभी किसी को blame किया, कभी किसी को. Sometimes even the weather, sometimes some situation, sometimes some person. That if that person won't have ditched me, my life would have been different. If my father would have 100 crores, my life would have been different. Nothing would have changed. You would have been the same, because the happiness is not earned through money. It's within you, inside you. It's not outside it, within. It's not about any other person or any situation. It's about what is there inside you. What is the thought process? What thoughts you are taking at that moment? If you are giving your power to somebody else, like if you are saying, oh, that person did this thing to me, because of that I am in this shape, you are giving your power to that person. Your power goes out. If you want to take that power back, you need to take the accountability of yourself. So whatever is happening with me, it's because of me. I am the creator of every thought, every emotion, whatever is happening to me, every desire, every feeling, everything. It's because of me. Until you feel that, until you take the accountability in your hands, nothing is going to change, because you will keep thinking somebody from outside will come and that guy is going to help me. No, the guy can give you any directions. The guy can just show you the path, but it's you who has to change, because nobody can change that thought which is going inside you right now. It's you who have to take the effort and change that thought. No, I won't be taking. You have to say to yourself that I won't be taking that thought. Whatever has happened, it's past. Now I need to go into a different direction. So once you start taking that power back and you choose to be happy, then nobody can make you unhappy. It's about you. It's not about the outside environment, because people who have been there in worse situations than you have chose to be happier. They have chose to be happy. That's why they remained happy, because they would have also cried. Sometimes we cry because we have more work. Sometimes we cry because we don't have any work, because our boss is not giving us any work, our job is in danger. Sometimes we say, our boss is giving me so much work, my life has become hell. Okay, guys, what do you want exactly? More work or less work? You have to decide. So situations will keep changing, but it's you who have to see, like, how can I become happier? It's your thought which makes you happy or unhappy. If you will keep thinking that all of these guys are against me, they are troubling me every moment, whatever chance they get, they are just pouncing on me. If you keep taking those thoughts, then yes, your life will be hell, because those are your family members, those are your friends, or whoever. If you are thinking that these all guys are like upon me, then nobody can make you happy. But if you decide to change, that nobody can trouble me, nobody can make me unhappy, let them say whatever they want to, but I will be happier from now on, I'll be happy from now on, then nobody will be able to make you unhappy. So guys, you have to take that control in your hands, because until you do that, nobody will be able to help you. Things start from here. I'm not saying you will be out of your illness once you decide that. No. You need to take that path daily. Sometimes you will fall down, again get up, because everything, whatever we have learned till date, we have not learned in one chance or one go. So look from your childhood. When you were like unable to walk, you were like starting to learn walking, you fell few times. Then again you got up. Or is there anyone who said, no, I learned walking in one go? No, nobody learned that. You fell again and again, you keep getting up, again fell down, again got up, then walked. So that way only we learn something. Same way, this negativity will go away, because sometimes you will go again back into that negativity. Again, you have to steer yourself out, come back into positivity. Then few moments of positivity, then again you may get back into negativity. Again, take back out, come out of that and go into positivity. The more you stay in positivity, then slowly that negativity will keep going away. But you need to practice that, because our mind is made like that. When we learned cycling, we didn't learn it in one go. We did practice it for a few days. When you learn driving a car or a bike or whatever, you learned it in few days. Nobody learned it in one go. So everything we learn is through practice. So you need to do a consistent practice so that you can come out of such issues. So today we'll be doing some techniques also, so you can use them to come out of those problems. Okay, now everybody please be more awake, because I'm going to talk very, very important thing now. Okay, just open your eyes, ears, everything, and be fully focused. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about how whatever is happening to us, why these patterns which are there for like years, they have been repeating. Because people come to us and say, sir, I got this issue like 10 years back. Something happened to me, an event happened to me and happened in my life. And then after that, I'm getting this anxiety, I'm getting depressed again and again. And that thing is reoccurring every like few days, few months, few years, like that it's coming back again and again. So why that is happening? You need to understand how our mind works. Okay. So for that, just let me just take an example from any manufacturing unit. Say it's some car manufacturer or any other anything, any manufacturer. So how do they work is, they have suppose an R&D section where they do research and development, or they, let's say, a design section or whatever. They are preparing their product, looking at that, designing that. Suppose a car is there, so they are preparing that model, how the engine will work, how that is designed, or different things they will prepare, and they will come up with certain process around it. Okay, that this way we will be able to build a new fantastic car. Okay, and when that process is ready, that they hand it over to the production guys, which is a different department. Okay, so then that production department uses that flow, and then they start working on that car, and they keep producing that car. They won't go through the designing part again to see like how it will work, whether it will work or not. They will just follow that process, how that has been told by another team, and they will start running that thing again and again, and they will be producing those cars. Okay, so same way our mind also works. So suppose an event happened to you, say 5 years back, 10 years back, 15 years back. Anything happened in your life. Maybe somebody like dished you, or he has taken away your money, or he has left off from your life. Some breakup happened, some divorce happened, somebody bluffed you, taken away your money, or anything happened in your life. Some event which has caused this depression, anxiety, OCD, whatever has come into your life. Something happened in your life, and that event, when that event was going on, your mind was watching that consciously through our sense organs, your eyes, ears, nose, skin. Through all those organs, our body takes whatever experiences are happening in the outer world. Okay, yesterday we discussed about that, right? So when your mind was observing different things, and these things were going inside you, so you were doing that consciously, watching that all those things consciously, right? So those things were given to you. Now what happened is, you went away, say, yeah, like you went away, went back to your home, and you were again thinking about that event. कि क्या हुआ वहां पर? What happened? he did like that, he did, then he slapped me, took away my money, or he divorced me, she divorced me, or she broke up with me, whatever has happened. So you might have learned something from there. And those things or whatever things came from through your sense organs, because if we are not capturing the whole event, it's not about like it's running for 24 hours. If that problem happened to us for 24 hours, it's not like whole 24 hours thing is there in our memory. No, it will be the key things which are there, because our mind uses that delete, distort, generalization filter, which I talked about yesterday. So this mind would have observed different things, and now when you are accessing it back, so our conscious mind says, like, I have very less capacity, dude. I can only focus on few things, or at one time I can focus only on one thing. I can't be giving you this thing again and again because you are asking me for old thing. So let me just create a pattern around it. And what it does is it hands it over to the unconscious mind. Think them around like two departments. Okay. So now the unconscious or the subconscious mind, you can say. So now that pattern is handed over to the subconscious, and your subconscious says that, see, guys, I won't be using my own mind. I don't have my own mind. Whatever has been handed over to me, I will use that pattern and keep running it. So whenever you are asking for, or whenever your focus goes on to that event, so whatever pattern has been stored in your subconscious, it keeps running again and again. So whatever thoughts, whatever feelings, whatever emotions were there from that day, so those will again keep coming up. So that's why that keeps repeating. Because whatever has been stored there on day one, so the pattern has been created around that only. And that is stored in your subconscious. Now your subconscious doesn't have its own mind. It says, that's it. Whatever the pattern is there, I will just run that, because subconscious runs in patterns. Okay. So this is like the production, which doesn't use its own mind and just keep creating the car based on what R&D has handed over to them. So same way, your subconscious or your unconscious doesn't bother about what is going on, whether you are feeling bad, or whether it happened 10 years back or 20 years back. Whatever pattern is stored inside it, it will keep running that. It doesn't matter 5 years, 10 years, 1 month, 2 months, 10 years, 15 years, 100 years, whatever. But if it's stored in your subconscious, then it will keep running that pattern. But now what happens? The problem is how can we change that pattern, or we would have to live with that pattern for whole of our life? No, we can change that pattern. But what you have to do is, like, see, let's go to the production example, the car production example back. Suppose there is some issue with the car design, maybe car engine or something, and lot many complaints are coming from the customers. So what happens then? Will the production decide to change the engine or change everything on its own? No. Production says my job is to just keep creating or keep manufacturing these cars. It goes back to the R&D, tell them that, okay, these are the complaints coming, and now you see what needs to be done. So they will do their own research. They will again come up with certain new design, new method, or whatever they want to change, and they will hand over the new process to the production then. And then when they will manufacture the new cars, everything goes okay and the customer is also happy. So now what you have to do? So the pattern which is there in your mind, stored for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you need to go back and review that with your conscious awareness. Because whatever has happened, that is stored there in your subconscious. Subconscious doesn't use its own mind. It says it's not my job. So you need to get it consciously reviewed again and take new learnings from that event. Whatever has happened, but you can take new learnings from there. New learnings in the sense that this is now past. Why am I still worrying about it? If there is some fear which happened 10 years back, which came to you because you were a kid that time, or a younger one that time, younger person that time, because now it has passed 10 years. Why am I, suppose, for example, you got stuck in a lift 10 years back, and till now you have the lift phobia. What's the use of it? That lift stuck 10 years back, it's not that every day it gets stuck, because lakhs of people are going up and down in lifts every day. That incident just happened one day, but that fear continues for years and years. Now, how to remove that pattern is the only way is to get it consciously reviewed again. Get it consciously reviewed and learn, get new learnings from there. Once you do that, that means a new process is created, a new pattern is created with new learnings. And that is then handed over to the subconscious that, okay, these things have been changed. Now you again run this new pattern. So if that fear is gone away from that new from that pattern, then the conscious has no issue running that new pattern, and it will not give you fears again or anything, any other emotion again. Are you getting my point? Is it clear, everybody? Because this is really, really important. Just write down clear if that is clear to you, or if there is any question. Really, really very, very important, because you need to understand how the mind is working, and you need to, because we'll be using it in the techniques also. Everybody, please be in the chat box. If you are just watching like a dumb, then no help. You can't cure yourself. You can't come out of the issues. You have to be active, because now we are going on to the technique, and more active you are, the more benefit you can take from there. Please don't sit like dumb, just watching or lying down, because you can't change yourself in that position. You have to be active. That's the only way you can change yourself. Okay. All right. So those guys who are active and those who are responding, fantastic. Those who are just sitting like they are used to in the last few months, then please help yourself. I can only say that, please help yourself. Nobody else is going to help you out. Okay, fantastic. Then we need to move on to a technique, very, very, very beneficial, very fast result giving technique. If you have done this before, learned from somewhere else, tapping, so please again learn that from here, because whatever you have learned from there might be something else. Whatever I will be teaching you here, it will be something different, or maybe some more additions there. So it is a customized form of usual tapping which you might have done. If you have not heard about it, then fantastic, you can learn from the scratch. Okay, so if there is somebody who is already thinking that, oh, I already know tapping, then please, you need to hear it again, because we will be giving you lot many more things here apart from usual tapping which you do. Okay, so now first of all, tapping is nothing like a very, it's not a big deal or you need to do something great. No, tapping is just a simple thing that there are some points on our body and you need to tap those important points. Suppose if you need to tap here, what you will do with the other hand, 4 fingers, you will just do like this. You will just need to tap like this, but there will be a process to it. There will be different points to it, and how you need to tap, where you need to tap, you need to follow certain process which I'll be telling you. Okay, so don't jump the guns. First listen to me properly, note down, maybe bring your notebook, pen, and be awake fully for next 15 minutes so that you can learn it fully. This is a very, very, very beneficial technique, very fast results giving technique. If you can do it correctly, it will really change your life. Lot many people have benefited from it, so just take notes and understand it clearly. Okay, okay, I think I have stressed enough. Now let's move on. So see, tapping, maybe it's not that it's, first of all, it started off from, say, in China there was acupuncture technique was there, where they used to use some needles and press on different points on our body. There were more than 350 points which are there on our body, and only the expert knew like which point they need to press, and they need to pierce the needle for different diseases in different place of your body. But that was painful, as well as that was like no layman can understand that where to like pierce the needle. If something was wrong, then that will be an issue. Okay, but then after a lot of research under emotional freedom therapy, we have this tapping. Okay, tapping is just done by your fingers, just tapping on a point. But those points are also now not 350 plus points. You just have 8 9 points which are listed on the screen. So let me just tell you about the points first of all, like what all these points are. One point which you need to take care of is the hand, the karate point, the last point which is mentioned here. It is the karate point. On any of the hand you can take, whatever hand. So from the thumb, you need to go to the opposite side of the hand from where you hit this karate. So this is the point where you need to tap. So you need to just tap it like this on this point. Okay, just write down the points, note down these points for now, and I'll be telling you the process how or what you need to do in the next slide. First of all, note down the points. This is the karate point, and you need to tap like this on the karate point. Not too like heavy on, no, don't be heavy on this, don't hurt yourself, and neither do like this, that nothing is, you are feeling nothing. Just average. Okay, you need to just tap like this. Okay, then come to the top of the screen. You might be seeing the head written over there. So this is the point, top of the head. Okay, just keep writing down those points, noting down the points. Then it's the top of the eye or above the eye, where from this eyebrow starts. So there, you just need to tap it here. I can remove my glasses and then you can see from here. You can tap here. Then it's the side of the eye where your eyebrow ends. Side of the eye. Then it's below the eye. Aankh ke niche. Here. So it's all three sides of the eye. Top of the eye, side of the eye, below the eye. You can remember using that. Then it's top of the lips and below the lips. Or you can say below the nose and on the chin. आंख के 3 तरफ था, लिप्स के 2 तरफ, ऊपर और नीचे. Above the lips, below the lips. Then it's the collarbone. This bone, neck bone, which you see, the 2 bones, which is the V, which is made here. So below this collarbone, you need to tap. Okay, you can tap with both hands or single hand. You can tap here also with both hands like this, or you can use one hand also. Okay. After the collarbone, it's under the arm. So where your shoulder joint is there, just put 4 fingers below it and then tap below the 4 fingers. That means a little below your shoulder joint. Okay, so these are the main points which are there, which you need to use during the tapping. So I hope those are clear to you. First of all, it's the karate point, which is in the end of this screen. Then start from the top. Head, above the eye, side of the eye, below the eye, above the lips, below the collarbone, and under the arm. So these are the points which you need to take care. Okay. So now how you need to tap is that we will go through the process in detail. Okay. So now understand what this process is about. Everybody, please empty your cups, empty your brains, and then listen to it. Okay. Don't think I know this or that. So don't think about that. Just keep it aside and then listen to me. Okay. All right. So in this process, what you need to do is you need to follow these 3 steps. First step is about stating your problem and accepting yourself. Okay. First step is in like divided into 2 parts. First is the problem statement and the acceptance statement. Sam, please don't play with the screen a little bit. Yeah. I'll have to reshare, otherwise this thing. Yeah. Okay. So first of all, problem statement. What is problem statement? Problem statement is nothing but whatever problem is going in your life, or for whatever thing you are going to do this tapping. Suppose it's about the fear you are getting from the lift, you can do tapping on that. Suppose you are getting anxiety going outside, maybe in the market or in the crowded areas or in anywhere, so you can do about that. If you are facing any anxiety like going to, or just say traveling to some places, you can do anxiety, you can do tapping about that. Or if you are in depression, you are going through like depression things, so you can do about it. So the problem statement will be in just 2 lines, 2 or 3 lines. You are just summarizing for what you are going to do this tapping. Okay, problem statement is just 2 3 lines. You have to speak, you have to speak, guys, outside, not inside you. You have to speak outside like this. You have to speak these 2 lines while tapping on your karate point. So problem statement you have to speak like, suppose I'm doing for like I'm getting depressed. Okay, so I will do it for depression now. Suppose you have to say the problem statement now for depression, then what will you do? You will start tapping on your karate point and you will say, I am depressed for like last 5 years and I'm feeling very bad. I'm staying in my home. I have not gone out for years now. Whatever. You are just telling your mind that this is what I am going to do tapping on. Or if you are getting, say, talking about anxiety when you go outside, so you just say, whenever I am going outside or going to the market, I am getting anxious. I am feeling like something will happen to me. That's it. This is the problem statement. That's it. Or if you are thinking in Hindi, guys, one important point. You need to do the tapping in the same language which you think in. It's not that if you are hearing this in English, but you think in Hindi, so then do it in Hindi. Whatever language you think in, do it in that. Maybe Gujarati, Bengali, Punjabi, whatever. Do it in that language. For example, I can do it in Hindi also. Like, suppose you have to say the problem statement in Hindi, then you can say कि जब भी मैं मार्केट जाता हूँ मुझे एंजाइटी आती है, मुझे बहुत घबराहट होती है, मुझे बहुत खराब लगता है. बस यही है प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट. अगर मुझे लिफ्ट में जाने से डर आता है, सो आई विल से कि जब भी मैं लिफ्ट में जाता हूँ मुझे बहुत घबराहट होती है, ऐसा लगता है कि मैं कहीं फंस ना जाऊं. बस दैट्स इट. दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट. अगर मैं डिप्रेस्ड हूं तो इसी तरह कि मैं कई साल से डिप्रेशन में हूं, मुझे बहुत खराब फीलिंग्स आती है, बहुत डर लगता है. दैट्स इट. यही है प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट. दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट. ओके, एंड देन एक्सेप्टेंस स्टेटमेंट. नोट इट डाउन, राइट इट डाउन कि in spite of this problem, I accept myself and deeply love myself. कि in spite of this situation, I accept myself and deeply love myself. अगर हिंदी में करना है तो इस प्रॉब्लम के बावजूद या इस सिचुएशन के बावजूद मैं अपने आप को एक्सेप्ट करता हूं और खुद से बहुत प्यार करता हूं. दैट्स इट. ये प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट और एक्सेप्टेंस स्टेटमेंट दोनों स्टेप 1 में बोलनी है हमें. तो अगर इकट्ठा करके बोलूं तो इस तरह से बोल सकते हैं कि जब भी मैं मार्केट जाता हूं मुझे एंजाइटी आती है, मुझे घबराहट होती है, इस प्रॉब्लम के बावजूद मैं खुद को एक्सेप्ट करता हूं और अपने आप से बहुत प्यार करता हूं. लेट मी डू इट इन इंग्लिश. सो व्हेनेवर आई एम गोइंग टू द मार्केट, I get anxiety, I feel scared. It looks like that as if something is going to happen. In spite of this problem, I accept myself and deeply love myself. बस ये 2 4 लाइनें बोलनी है इस फर्स्ट स्टेप में. But one thing, you need to repeat it 3 times. 3 बार बोलना है फर्स्ट स्टेप ही. पहले प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट, एक्सेप्टेंस स्टेटमेंट बोला, एक सांस लीजिए लंबी गहरी, फिर से रिपीट कीजिए वही दोनों स्टेटमेंट्स, फिर एक लंबी गहरी सांस लें, एक बार और रिपीट करें. this टेक्निक गाइस, दिस इज रियली फास्ट रिजल्ट गिविंग टेक्निक. So don't think like ये क्या कर रहे हैं टिक 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 और क्या 2 लाइन बोलने से क्या हो जाएगा. Forget it. Your mind can say anything. Don't listen to it for some days and then see your life is going to change. This one technique itself has helped lot many people. So if you can do it properly with full focus, nothing beyond that. Okay. Is there any question from step 1? Lipika, you can do the same for like you can put the problem statement as this. So whenever I'm coming out of my office, I'm feeling anxiety and uneasiness. In spite of this problem, I accept myself and deeply love myself. Okay. What do I say if I have to give up drinking? So Divya, see, whenever you are going into certain addictions, maybe smoking, drinking, drugs, or anything, there is some anxiety which is running behind that. So first of all, understand what exactly is my problem. What am I running from? Or is there anything which is like troubling me? So instead of doing on drinking, do this tapping on that thing. Or if even if you want to start for drinking, just put the problem statement that like whatever goes in your mind about drinking. Like I have been drinking for years, या मैं ज्यादा पीने लग गई हूँ, मुझे इससे बहुत खराब फील होता है, and in spite of this problem, I accept myself and deeply love myself. Say that thing. So whatever is the problem you want to do tapping on, change the problem statement. That's it. And then do the same, use the same acceptance statement that in spite of this problem, I accept myself and deeply love myself. So first step doesn't change much. Only the problem statement changes. Okay. Everybody okay? Is it clear? Just type in clear if that is clear to you. Everybody, please be in the chat box. I am trying to explain it with like full clarity so that you can do it on your own, you can learn it and you can benefit it. If there is some other guys also in your family, if there are any coaches here, so use this technique. This is like highly result giving technique and very, very easy also. If you learn once, you will use it for years, because people who learn tapping once, they are using it for clearing their mind every day. If suppose some stress has come from your office today, you can just sit down in the evening and take off that stress using this simple technique. Okay. All right, let's move on. If this is clear, let's move on to step 2. Step 2 says spend time with your problem. Understand it fully. See guys, I have been giving you this golden rule कि ना डरना है, ना भागना है, ना लड़ना है, बस फेस करना है. Now is the time how you need to use that rule. So whatever problem was going on in your life for which you are doing this tapping, this problem might have happened say 5 years back. Suppose you are doing this tapping on something which has happened in your past. Okay. Or even if it is happening today. So that thing is not in front of you right now. That problem is not in front of you with like in the current moment. Okay. Suppose your breakup has happened, some divorce has happened, or you were stuck in some lift, or you were facing some other fear issue. Okay. So that thing is not there in front of you right now. But what is there is whatever is stored in your memory. And our memory, what is there? Some thoughts or some words, you can say, some pictures, some feelings, some emotions. These are the only things which are there with you. And that is creating our whole experience. So now when I say spend time with your problem, you have to spend time with your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. You have to spend time on that. So what you need to do is you need to start tapping right from your head, top of your head. Okay. Start tapping from your head. You need to use all those points which were there apart from the karate point. Okay. Start tapping on from your head and start speaking about your problem. For example, as I was saying, like suppose your breakup happened. So start speaking about that. Whatever thoughts, feelings, emotions are there, inside you. Start speaking about that. For example, like I had this breakup with my girlfriend yesterday, or say 1 year back, and I am feeling very, very bad today. Okay. I am just getting those thoughts wherever we have been to, wherever we have, like, however we have spent that good time, but I am feeling really, really sad today. So you are telling what thoughts are going in your mind, what emotions are coming. So you are telling now, I am feeling very, very sad, but I am also angry at her. Let me just remove my glasses. So I am very, very angry at her. She has spoiled my life. She has spoiled my future. We have dreamt together of living this whole life, but she has ditched me in middle of this life. So I'm feeling very, very sad. You need to speak out everything which is going inside you, whatever thoughts, whatever feelings, whatever emotions are going on. If you are feeling somewhere on your body, like suppose I'm just tapping and keep moving from there, like I'm feeling something like hardness on my chest, my heartbeat is also increasing, I'm feeling sweating on my body, I'm feeling very, very bad. Keep going and go until the under the arm point. Okay, is it clear? You need to speak about your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions outside, not inside you. You have to speak out, you need to verbalize it. Okay, start tapping from top of your head, go up till under the arm, and keep speaking about your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, whatever has been related to that incident. Whatever you want to say, just keep speaking about it. Okay, is it clear? Second step, we will also do it together also. Don't worry, we'll do the whole process in the end. Let me just explain you first these steps. Is it clear? Second step. Everybody, please be there in the chat box. Clear, or if there is any question. Time of tapping. Devakant, you can do it anytime. Morning, evening, afternoon, or every time. Every, like, say every 2-3 hours also you can do it. This is not a tablet which can harm you. This is only going to benefit you. Okay. But one thing, you don't need to run away from this. Na darna hai, na bhagna hai, na ladna hai. Bas face karna hai. Why I want to say this is because people, like, they are focusing on something else and doing tapping. Maybe kitchen में कुकर की सीटी बज रही है वो ध्यान है, या बच्चे खेल रहे हैं उस पर ध्यान है, and you are doing tapping and then saying sir result नहीं आ रहा. Don't do that. Okay. How many times on each point? There's no fixed thing like that. You can tap for 15, 20, 25 times and then move on. You have to just speak 2-3 lines at every point and then move on to the next line, next point. Okay. Or if you have more to speak, there is lot many things going inside you and you want to speak out everything, you can spend more line, like speak 5-6 lines also. It's not going to give you any harm. So don't worry about that. Just keep moving to different points. Okay. Is there any count for tapping? Yeah, same question. So I think I've answered you, Deepika. So there is no count. You can just do it for, like, with your own speed. You say like 15-20 times you need to tap on one point, then move on to the next point. Okay. All right. So then we move on to the third point. Before I go into the third point, you see this thing written down below, remain in thought field. Why I've written this is, you need to be there in your problem whole throughout all these 3 steps. Be there in your problem. Don't run away. ना डरना है, ना भागना है, ना लड़ना है. फेस करना है कि सर मुझे तो वो खराब फील होने लगा, इमोशन आने लगे, आने दो. Let them come out. That's the motive. Let those feelings, those emotions come out. Keep speaking. Okay. But be there in the problem. ये नहीं है ध्यान किसी और पर, you are doing tapping. No. Okay. Now move on to the third step. Release and relax. So now you have spent time with your problem. See guys, until you spend time with your problem, with your emotions, with your feelings, they are not going to leave you. Believe me, they are not going to leave you. You have to spend time with them. They are like that girlfriend which are asking for more and more time, or like your wives might be asking, gentlemen, more time, spend more time with us. So that way, you need to spend time with your whatever issue you are facing. Okay. Then come on to release and relax. So in this part, again, you need to go to the top of the head. Top of the head say under the arm, tak same journey again. But what you need to speak is now that whatever thoughts, feelings, emotions are going inside me regarding my say, you were doing it for breakup. So regarding this breakup, I release all these thoughts, feelings, emotions. जो भी ये थॉट्स फीलिंग्स इमोशंस मुझे आ रहे हैं मेरे ब्रेकअप के बारे में विद दिस गर्ल और दिस गाय, सो आई रिलीज, मैं इन सारी थॉट्स फीलिंग्स इमोशंस को यहीं छोड़ता हूँ, छोड़ती हूँ. ओके, देन मूव अहेड. whatever thoughts are coming, जो मुझे sadness आ रही है, whatever I'm feeling bad, some feelings on my chest or my heartbeat is increasing, I release all these thoughts, feelings, emotions from myself. अब एक और पॉइंट ध्यान दीजिए, वेरी वेरी केयरफुल. If there is any person you feel that that person is responsible for whatever is there in my life, कि वो उसकी वजह से ये सारी प्रॉब्लम्स मुझे आ रही हैं, या किसी को आपने माफ नहीं किया है किसी चीज के लिए, so now is the time you need to forgive him or her. आपको माफ करना पड़ेगा, उसके लिए नहीं, अपने लिए. अपने लिए माफ करना हो, क्योंकि जब तक आप माफ नहीं करोगे, आप अपने पास्ट को नहीं छोड़ सकते, नहीं छोड़ पाओगे, बार बार मुड़ मुड़ कर देखते रहोगे. सो अब वक्त है कि उसे माफ कर देने का. उसने जो भी किया, मैं नहीं जानता कि वो बहुत बुरा किया, बहुत अच्छा किया, जैसा भी किया, उसने अपने हिसाब से जो करना था कर दिया. बट अगर आप अपने फ्यूचर को चेंज करना चाहते हैं, इफ यू वांट टू चेंज योर फ्यूचर, if you want your things to change in life, then you need to just forgive and forget those things. Release that past, forgive that person, so that you can heal yourself. Otherwise healing can't happen. Believe me, healing can't happen if you keep going into your past, if you don't forgive others. Even sometimes people feel guilty or people are having grudges against themselves. अगर खुद पे भी वो चल रहा है कि वो अपने आप को माफ नहीं कर पा रहे हो, तो वो भी करना होगा. Forgive yourself. Getting my point? जब तक forgive नहीं करोगे, healing नहीं होगी. ये there are few important things like acceptance, कि जो भी हूं, जैसा भी हूं, accept yourself. Forgive others, forgive yourself. These are important things. If you don't do these things, your healing can't happen, because you will keep turning back and keep seeing your past, and those past will keep troubling you again and again. Until you forgive and forget those things and move ahead, you can't heal yourself. So this is the point where you can forgive that person and or yourself and move ahead. Okay, so you can say like, I forgive this person for whatever or for this thing what he has done to me in my life. कि उसने जो ये मेरे साथ किया, सपोज उसका नाम है से एक्स, सो जो एक्स ने मेरे साथ किया या मेरे साथ ब्रेकअप किया, मेरी लाइफ को हेल बना दिया, आज मैं उसे उसके लिए क्षमा करती हूँ, माफ करती हूँ. दिल से माफ करना होगा. यू हैव टू फॉरगिव दैट पर्सन, बिकॉज अंटिल यू डू दैट, आप आगे नहीं बढ़ पाओगे. यू विल कीप लुकिंग बैक. सी, लाइफ में एक ही रंग नहीं है. देयर आर मल्टीपल कलर्स, बट यू हैव स्टॉप्ड वॉचिंग दोज कलर्स, यू हैव स्टॉप्ड सीइंग दोज थिंग्स. अदरवाइज उसी चीज में बस घुटकर रहते जाओगे. आज वक्त है रिलीज करने का, छोड़ने का. You have to do it every day. You can't forgive anyone or anything in one go. Okay, so you have to speak it every time you do this tapping for a number of days, until you think that yes, now I have forgiven him or her, then you are ready for healing yourself. Okay, so then move ahead and say, now I am ready to step into this happy and relaxed life. I am feeling completely safe and secure. I am completely happy and relaxed. So then you are releasing everything and now relaxing, stepping into this new phase of life and go until the under the point. Is it clear, everybody? Third step. Everybody, is it clear? If there is any question, write it down. Karate point नहीं करेंगे इस बार. नहीं. YJ, karate point is only for the first step. Second and third step, top of the head से under the arm तक. Okay. Will it be done at the time of anxiety or systematic way? Deepika, at the time of anxiety also you can do, but it's better if you can just keep doing it daily for multiple times. You can do it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times in a day. Okay. So don't wait for the anxiety to come. Do it before itself so that that anxiety doesn't come itself. Okay. Because when you will be releasing those emotions, those fears, whatever is there inside you, those thoughts, so then anxiety is taking a back seat. So now is like it will be like your mindset is cleared. Now that anxiety will also get cleared. But you have to do it with full focus. Okay. All right. If no other questions, then we will do this technique right now. Okay. One more slide. You can take this, the screenshot, or if you want to note it down. These are the tapping points which you need to do. Step 1, only karate point. Step 2, top of the head, say under the arm. Step 3, again, top of the head, say under the arm. Okay. So if you want to take a screenshot, take it. Now we are going to do this exercise. So is there any volunteer who wants to do it? Who wants to come onto the screen? Because this is going live on YouTube. So you will have to share your problem and do it here on the screen. So is there anyone who want to volunteer? But keep in mind, this is going live as well as you will be on the camera. Okay. Is there anyone who wants to do it for his problem on the screen? Or shall I just give a quick overview once again from starting till end? Because I want some person so that we can understand how to go to the root cause also, how to travel to the root cause. If there will be a volunteer, that will be helpful for me or helpful for you guys also. So if somebody can volunteer, that will be fantastic. Otherwise, we will have to manage it without a volunteer. No, nobody wants to come onto the camera. Okay, fantastic. No problem then. Let me just give you a quick overview how you need to do it. Okay, let me just tell you. Let's take some example. Let me just take an example of, say, what can I take? Divorce or some fear, anything. Or let's take of anxiety, because lot many people keep complaining about the anxiety when they're what they are getting. Okay, let's take anxiety when you're going out in the market or traveling, you are getting anxiety. So how you will do it? Okay, so first of all, whenever you are starting any exercise, start with taking few deep breaths. Sit with closed eyes, take 3-4 deep breaths. After taking 3-4 deep breaths, just focus on your problem. What problem I need to do this tapping about, and let it run for a minute or so. किस प्रॉब्लम के बारे में मैं टैपिंग करना जा रही हूं, यू नीड टू रन इट फॉर 1 मिनट. इस प्रॉब्लम के लिए मुझे करना है ताकि फोकस आ जाए, so that you can focus on what you are going to do in the tapping. Okay, suppose now, as I was saying, whenever I'm going out of my house into the market or any crowded place or anywhere, I am getting those bad feelings, that anxiety. So I am watching that everything happening to me. Okay, now start on with the step 1. How you need to start on? Start tapping on the karate point. Close your eyes, keep your eyes closed, and then keep looking at your problem, and then start speaking about the problem statement, that whenever I'm going out in the market or traveling somewhere, I am facing anxiety. I am feeling very bad, as if something is going to happen. That's it. In spite of this problem, I accept myself and I deeply love myself. Take a deep breath and repeat it again. Same thing. You can change a line here or there, but repeat it. Same thing. Okay. That whenever I am going out into the market, I am feeling very bad. I am getting anxiety. I am getting anxious. In spite of this problem, I accept myself and deeply love myself. Take another deep breath and repeat once again. Whenever I am going to the market, I feel that anxiety is coming on my body. I'm getting scared. In spite of this problem, I accept myself and deeply love myself. So this was step one. Okay, all the three steps we have to do continuously, but just I'm giving you a brief. Take another deep breath and now move on to step two. Start tapping on your head. Okay, and then start speaking about the thoughts, feelings, emotion. Now you have to spend time with your problem. So keep tapping on your head and start speaking what thoughts you are getting. That whenever I am going to the market, I am feeling like I will get anxious and lot many issues start coming up on my body. My heartbeat start increasing and I start feeling as if I will get a heart attack or something bad is going to happen. You've spoken 2, 3 lines and then keep moving. Okay. I feel like I'm sweating and I'm feeling very, very bad. I'm feeling nervous. I start seeing that is there anyone around me who can help me, or there is no family member with me who will help me if something happens to me. There is no hospital also nearby. What will happen if I get a heart attack or if I get this anxiety attack? Something will happen to me. Or even you can get more thoughts like, what will happen with my family if I die? I am afraid what will happen to me. Will I die or will I get saved? Whatever thoughts are coming into you, just keep saying. Okay. So suppose you have come up till here and now you are tapping here. So stop here for some time. Everybody, please focus now. We are stopping at a point. You can stop here or here, anywhere. But now, just look around. What emotion am I getting when I'm speaking about this problem? Am I getting fear? Am I getting sadness? Any guilt? Any regret? Any grief? Whatever, what emotion is running? कोई डर है, कोई सैडनेस हो सकती है, कोई ग्रीफ की चीज हो सकती है, कोई गिल्ट हो सकता है, कोई रिग्रेट है, कोई इनसिक्योरिटी की फीलिंग है, कोई भी फीलिंग हो, कोई इमोशन हो सकता है. तो क्या इमोशन है? व्हाट इज दैट इमोशन? अंडरस्टैंड दैट कि क्या इमोशन चल रहा है. इट कुड बी अ मिक्स ऑफ मल्टीपल थिंग्स. कोई गुस्सा भी है और कोई डर भी आ रहा है. So when you understand that emotion, just try to increase it. Feel that emotion. And now using this emotion, focus here, using this emotion as a ladder. Just see, when was the first time I got this kind of emotion in me? ये चाहे सैडनेस है, चाहे एंगर है, चाहे मिक्स है दोनों का, तीनों का, कोई ग्रीफ का है, कोई गिल्ट का है, कोई और चीज है. When was the first time I got this feeling, this kind of emotion? जाइए अपने पास्ट में. Let your mind run and take it to some kind of event in your life which has happened in the past. Just see if that was the first time this thing happened in my life. कोई बात नहीं अगर फर्स्ट पे भी नहीं पहुंचे हो. If it has taken you say 5 years back. So now look at the thing. The last slide which I taught you about, conscious awareness. What happened? Just see that thing. What happened in my life during that? उस event को देखें पूरा. As if as if this event is happening right now. शुरू से आखिर तक what happened? See that event. कि क्या हो रहा था उस वक्त, कि ऐसे ऐसे ये स्टार्ट हुआ, then this thing happened, then that thing happened, he did this, did that, what I was feeling, what emotions I was getting. See all that, and now see what learnings can you take from that event. क्या सीख सकता हूं मैं वहां से, जो लर्निंग्स मैं अपने फ्यूचर में भेज सकूं, because this is past, whatever has happened. Now what can I learn from this event and send it in my future? Take those learnings, review them consciously, उसको बोलो कि ये learnings मैं ले सकता हूं. You have to speak it out, send it to your future. Now see, was it the first event जब ये सब कुछ शुरुआत हुई, या कोई और भी है जो मेरा माइंड कहीं और ले जाना चाहता है? Wait for that, let your mind run, then take you to that. Again, if it takes you to some other place, review that, see that, पूरा उसे देखना है शुरू से एंड तक, what happened, and then what learnings can I take from here. ये हम रूट कॉज पर ट्रेवल कर रहे हैं. अभी हम पेड़ के पत्तों की बात कर रहे थे, जैसे कोई पूछ रहे थे दिव्या, आई थिंक, कि ड्रिंकिंग अगर है, तो अगर ड्रिंकिंग के लिए कर रहे हो, गो बैक कि ये जो मुझे फीलिंग्स आ रही हैं व्हेन आई एम ड्रिंकिंग, व्हेन आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस ड्रिंकिंग, कोई भी मुझे खराब फीलिंग्स अगर आ रही हैं, दोज फीलिंग्स आई नीड टू सी कि कहां से स्टार्ट हुई. गो बैक टू दैट इवेंट, वेयर फ्रॉम दिस ऑल स्टार्टेड, व्हाई एम आई ड्रिंकिंग, वो कैसे स्टार्ट हुआ. So when you learn about that anxiety, that pattern is there, which is stored in your subconscious. Now you need to consciously review that, take new learnings, and then come back and then complete this second step, go until the under the arm. Getting my point? So now when you have completed the second step, go back to the top of the head and then do it for the third step, कि जो भी कुछ वो आ रहा है उसे अब रिलीज करना है, रिलैक्स करना है हमें. यू नीड टू रिलीज दैट. सो ये जो भी whatever those thoughts, feelings, emotions were coming on to me, कि why I am getting this anxiety whenever I am going to the market, so I release all these thoughts, feelings, emotions. Move on to the next point. So all these thoughts, emotions, feelings which are troubling me, whatever is like I'm feeling on my body, or whatever emotions were coming onto me, that sadness, that anger, I release all these feelings, emotions. Keep moving ahead. Now, if you feel that somebody is responsible for this, as I said, forgive him. I forgive that person who did this wrong to me. Or if suppose some breakup happened, so release that person. Whatever you did to me, I thought that I will spend my life with you, but you have dished me in the middle. But still, I forgive you for whatever you did to me. Move ahead. I release all these thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Now I am ready to step into this new phase of life. I feel completely safe and secure in this new phase of life. I am happy and relaxed. I am feeling safe and secure. I am completely happy and relaxed. So you need to complete this third step of release and relax. Is it clear, everybody? How you need to go to the root cause, how you need to forgive. Lot many things are combined in this one exercise of tapping. How you need to face things, let your emotions, thoughts, feelings, face them. Don't run away from them. Don't think, oh, I will feel bad. Those emotions will again start coming up. That anxiety will come. You will have to face it one day. Until you face it, those emotions won't come out of you. So let those thoughts, feelings, emotions run inside you and give them space. Let them take their own time and let them get cleared. Okay, until you work on them, give them time, until you spend time with them, they won't be able to give you space, because until they clear that space, no new emotions can come in. Getting my point? Everybody, is it clear? Yes, please be in the chat box. This is a very, very important technique which we have just finished. Very, very, very important. And you will get very good results very quickly. Just do it with full focus multiple times a day. Okay, sit with yourself, learn it, do it. Okay, maybe 1 2 3 times you will be like remembering those points. Here a कौन सा point था, because first second third times you might be getting those feelings कि अरे ये मुश्किल है थोड़ा, ये कैसे करूं, अब कौन सा point है, but in 2 3 times you will be all okay. Okay, so you will learn those things, those points will be all clear in 2 3 times. Just give yourself some time to learn this technique. Maybe 1 or 2 days you will be all okay, and then it will all come through very quickly. Spend time with yourself. Okay, finger shaking when anxious. So Yogesh, it's just a like a symptom of anxiety. So you go to the root cause, guys. Now when you're talking about anxiety, finger shake हो रहा है, कांप रहा हूँ, पसीना आ रहा है, I am getting some headache, I am getting this and that. These are just the, like, say, outer thing, the most outer layer of your problem. This is not important. Important is what is going inside those emotions, those whatever you have felt during all those years or that period which is building up, those emotions which you have swept under the carpet, thinking that I want others to be happy. So you didn't come out of that, those thoughts, those feelings. Those are giving you these anxieties. This will automatically go away if you work on your root cause, if you will work on whatever is happening to you. Those thoughts, those feelings, those emotions, if you come out of that, everything will be cleared. Okay? Should karate point be tapped on both hands? Any hand you can choose, meaning you can use this one or this one. Even in the middle you can change. Like suppose you said you said your problem statement and your the acceptance statement once on this hand, tapping here, you can change to other one. Not a problem in that. Okay, you can use any of the hand. तो जब मैं रूट कॉज का सोचता हूँ तो कोई इमोशन ही नहीं आता है, फिर कैसे रूट पे काम करूं, अभी तो एंजाइटी आता है. So see guys, you have to, when you are going to the root cause, see from the first to the end. It's not necessary that you have to cry for those emotions. It's not necessary. Some guys get those emotions in totally different ways. They don't need to cry. They're just watching it. That's it. Watch it every time you do it number of times. Take learnings from there. Important thing is to take learnings from there. Whatever you have been seeing there, but see it as if you are seeing it in present. कि जैसे अभी हो रहा हो सब कुछ. वो जब अभी हो रहा है, जब इमोशन नहीं आ रहे हैं, that means you are not seeing it as if it is happening right now. You are seeing it as something happened 20 years back. No, you need memory, it's there, but you have to watch it like everything is happening right now. Be in the present. It's not necessary you will cry, but let those emotions come up if they are coming. You need to watch it as if it is happening right now with you. Okay, once you have seen that, then take learnings from there, pass it on to your future. That thing will help you resolve your root cause also. Learn from there. Every coach who is sitting here, please work on the root cause. Go till the root cause, because lot many people just work on what anxiety is coming right now. Whatever medicines, what medicines are doing is just they are like suppressing the symptoms which are coming. So if you will work on the current symptoms only, root cause is still there. Those emotions are still there inside you. Until you release them, let that learning happen. Otherwise, that pattern will keep running, which is there in your subconscious. Because subconscious is not going to review it. You need to get it reviewed consciously. again and again, and then you need to take those learnings into your future. Okay. All right. If that is clear, fantastic. Shall we move ahead? Okay. Now we are going to do a bit different technique. Okay. Before that, this testimonial from Dr. Meenakshi. She was there after she faced anxiety, panic attack during the COVID period, because she was the only doctor in her society, and sometimes she was called for like seeing a person who was in the like facing COVID, and his or her death happened, and she has to examine the body, and she felt that fear if COVID happens to her and all that, or to her family. So that fear and anxiety came in. She was unable to sit in her clinic also for like days and months. She got like panic or fear in the airport, or even in, she was fearful of going into the crowded places. So once she did all these things, or she came into like the personal counseling, or the second level, the level 2 workshop. So she did different techniques with us, and she was like completely out of it. She now can sit for 5 hours together in the same clinic. She is working with her patients fantastically. She did a family trip also last time when we spoke to her, enjoyed every bit of it, and she is out of that anxiety. Okay, so just listen to her, and then we will move on to another fantastic technique.
Hi everyone. I've been one of the lucky people to get in touch with Yogesh sir. His workshops are an ultimate help when you need them the most. 1 साल पहले मुझे एंजाइटी हुई थी एयरपोर्ट पे, तो उस समय बहुत ही मेरा स्ट्रगल रहा. मुझे खुद ही समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि एग्जैक्टली इस इशू को मैं कैसे एड्रेस करूं. तो योगेश सर से जब मैंने वर्कशॉप्स लेनी शुरू की, उस समय उन्होंने बहुत हेल्प की. ही हेल्प मी कि अपनी प्रॉब्लम को एड्रेस कैसे करना है. काफ़ी टाइम दिया, प्रॉब्लम को अंडरस्टैंड किया, और उसके मुताबिक फिर जब वर्कशॉप्स होती थी तो उन्होंने हमें बहुत ही डिफरेंट टेक्निक्स बताई हैं, जिससे कि आप मतलब कि अपनी एंजाइटी को काफ़ी हद तक टैकल कर सकते हो. और एक्सपोजर मेथड जो होता है जिससे कि आप अपनी फियर को भगा सकते हो, वो बहुत इफेक्टिव था. सो आई फील कि कोई भी जो अभी डील कर रहे हैं एंजाइटी से, क्योंकि मैं खुद एक डॉक्टर हूँ, एक हीलर हूँ, और जब एंजाइटी होती है तो उस समय अगर आपके पास ऐसी कोई टेक्निक्स हैं जिससे कि आप अपना फर्स्ट एड कर सकते हो या आप अपने आप को हेल्प कर सकते हो, तो ये एक बहुत ही बड़ा बून है. सो आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल टू योगेश सर, एंड ही इज रियली हेल्प मी आउट. हिज हेल्प हैज बीन.
Dr. Meenakshi recorded this video while sitting in her clinic itself, from where like she hasn't sat for 5 minutes, and now she is sitting there for hours together.
Really a boon to me, and I would like to encourage people rather कि जिनको ऐसे issues हैं वो आगे आएं और ये workshop लें, which is extremely helpful. मुझे आपका वो हमेशा ही याद रहेगा कि डर से हमें भागना नहीं है, उसको भगाना है. So उस स्लोगन को लेके मैं हमेशा साथ रहूंगी. एंड थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर हेल्प. इट्स बीन रियली गुड फॉर मी. और जितना हम हेल्प कर सकते हैं सबको इससे बाहर आने में, वी शुड ट्राई टू हेल्प. एंड मेरे लिए तो ये इसलिए अल्टीमेट बून था क्योंकि मैं अपने पेशेंट्स को अब बहुत हेल्प कर पाऊंगी इस केस में. सो थैंक यू सो मच.
रियली सर, बताता हूँ मैं आपको कि पहले और अभी में.
This was the level 2 workshop which she did, which Dr. Meenakshi did, and there were like couple of.
है ना सर, मेरा यानी टचवुड भगवान की दया से, आपका सब लोग का सहयोग से
issue with the.
मैं यानी
1 second.
बढ़ते जा रहा हूँ आगे. मैं जो पहले है ना एक वेल में था, कुएं में, तो अभी है ना सर वो सीढ़ी मुझे मिली है ऊपर चढ़ने के लिए. ऊपर सीढ़ी मिली है तो सर अभी मुझे वो सीढ़ी ऊपर तक आ गया हूँ. अभी मुझे है ना सिर्फ क्या बाकी रह गया है, वो कुएं से थोड़ा ऐसा बाहर छलांग मारना है, बाहर निकलना है.
आई ऑल्सो अग्री विद बिपिन जी. एग्जैक्टली कह रहे हैं, मेरे भी यही थॉट्स हैं. जो म्यूजिक की टेक्निक है ना, मिक्सिंग ऑफ थॉट्स,
जी
तो वो जो उसमें जो आपने गाना प्ले किया था, वो मैंने अपनी मदर से भी किया आज. इट वर्क्स डेफिनेटली.
फैंटास्टिक. मैं चाहूंगा कि आप पूरी फैमिली के लिए यूज करें.
वो स्पेशली जो गधों का लीडर वाला गाना है वो बहुत ही आइडियल है, क्योंकि किसी भी नेगेटिव थॉट को वो पॉजिटिव कर देता है.
Okay, so guys, if you want to hear other testimonials also, so they are available on the YouTube, okay, in the channel. You can go and hear those. But now let's move on, and so that we can quickly complete what we wanted to do today. So this is another technique which you can use, which Dr. Meenakshi was just talking about, the music technique. Okay, but before that, I want to give you this communication model. So see, whatever communication we are doing, whether it's external communication or internal communication, whatever kind of communication is that. Now, whatever I'm talking to you, this is external communication. But whatever thoughts we take, that is internal communication. But in those, both of those communication, the value of words is just 7%. That means whatever words we are speaking, they carry only a weightage of 7%. But the tonality we use carries a weightage of 38%, and the body language with which we speak, it carries a weightage of 55%. So tonality and body language itself combines and it gives 93% to the communication. So whenever we think like only words matter, whatever I say or he says or she says, the words carry only a weightage of 7%. मतलब 100 में से 7 number. Rest of the work is done by the tonality and body language. That 93% contribution is done by how you speak, how your tonality is, how your body language is. So now we are going to use this model for our benefit, for our new technique. Okay. So in this technique, what you have to do is just first of all take a thought. Take a thought which keeps troubling you. कोई ऐसा situation हो, whatever thought ho, which keeps troubling you again and again. Just take that thought. चाहे कोई situation है या thought है. Take anything. Run it in your mind. What happened? क्या हुआ? कैसे हुआ? Or if there is any thought like, will I die? Or is this a heart attack? What will happen to me? Anything. Whatever keeps troubling you again and again, just take that situation in mind. Run it. Again and again. And just observe, you might be speaking in same tonality again and again. You're not changing the tone again and again of those words. Suppose you are getting, oh, will I die? Something will happen to me. Observe that tonality. And when you are speaking like that, your body language is different. You are not confident and your head is not up, you are smiling and your eyes are confident. You're not saying with that confidence or that kind of body language. Your body language will be different like this. Maybe you are down, sitting, seeing below on the ground, or you are putting your hand on the head. So some body languages are negative, which automatically comes up when we have a negative tone. Okay, so you need to know yourself first. What is happening to me when I am running this situation in my mind, when I am running these thoughts in my mind. Okay, so once you have learned that, now we go on to a technique called music technique, and we will use this technique. Now, how you will do is, first of all, keep running this thought about this situation now. Run in your mind. Run it again and again. And now, check on the 10-point scale, 1 to 10. 10 being the highest, कि बहुत ट्रबल कर रहा है ये या बिल्कुल कम ट्रबल कर रहा है. If it is troubling you a lot, then give 10 out of 10. If it is little less, then 9 out of 10. Further less, 8 out of 10. बिल्कुल नहीं ट्रबल करता, 1 out of 10. So take an event which is troubling you and rank it on the 10-point scale. Write it down in the comment box. Lipika, we will share the previous slide in the end. Okay. I just saw your comment. Let it run in your mind and give a score to that. How much it is troubling you from 1 to 10. Akshata says 8. Devkan says 7. Whatever number you can think about from 1 to 10, how much is it troubling you? Give a score and keep running that thought situation again and again. Maybe close your eyes and run it again and again for some time. 10, 8, 9. I'm telling you how to do this exercise. Okay. So once you have got that scale in mind, now I'll be playing the music from here. Okay. You need to do one more thing. Keep running these thoughts, this situation in mind, but you need to dance with the thoughts, with the tune. You need to move your body. We don't want that same body language कि सर पे हाथ रखा हुआ है, नीचे देख रहे हो, डर आ रहा है, जो भी आ रहा है वो. Your body language should change. You need to move your body, shake your body. खड़े होके करना है, खड़े होके बैठ के डांस करना है, बैठ के. You need to move your body with the tunes you are hearing from here. Okay. So with those tunes, there are three things only. One, you need to keep your mind all throughout on that situation. Mind को वहीं रखना है, on that thought, that situation. Listen to the music which is coming from here and move your body, shake your body, keep moving your body and keep running that. Okay. Clear? Instructions clear to everybody? Is there any question on the instructions? And then I will start playing the music. If there is no question, then fantastic. Keep running that for few seconds in your mind. Mind में run कीजिए वही situation. पूरा चलने दीजिए उसको, as if the things are happening right now. चलने दीजिए mind में. Okay, Venkat Lakshmi says, please repeat. Okay, Venkat, three things you have to keep in mind. First, let the situation, whatever is troubling you, run in your mind. One thing. Second, listen to the music which I will be playing. Third thing is change your body language. That means you don't need to sit like this. What usually people do when they are getting that fear, that anxiety, or that problematic thought. Now you need to dance on that thought. Dance with the music. Keep running that. Okay. You need to change the body language. Look little upwards. Maybe maintain a smile and then dance with that. You can keep your eyes open or closed. That doesn't matter. But focus on that thought. However you can focus on that thought, that will be helpful. Okay. If you can close, fantastic. Not an issue. Okay. So now run that thought for some few seconds in your mind and I am going to play the music. पूरा ध्यान थॉट पर रहे. पूरा ध्यान थॉट पर. Keep that thought running in your mind. Move your body. Shake your body. You can switch on your camera. Move your body. Take it. अच्छे मन से करना है. थॉट चलता रहे. थॉट को चलने दीजिए. थॉट को नहीं छोड़ना है. थॉट को पकड़ के रखना है. थॉट इन द माइंड. Let me we change the music also? Keep running the same thought. Somebody has any physical problem, don't do it. Just keep doing. नहीं छोड़ना है. Keep your mind on the thought. Keep the body. Yes. Full focus on the thought. Back to your seats. जो खड़े होकर कर रहे हो. So come back and sit on your seats. Yes. So this was another technique जो हम एक different way से, different mode से, क्योंकि सारी those can't be serious techniques. All of them can't be serious techniques. थोड़ा different mode से people learn in different ways. Everybody don't learn using pen and paper. There are different kind of techniques which you can do differently. Okay, so different techniques are made for different kinds of people. You have to learn, see how it works upon you. Okay, so you can use this technique multiple times. You can pick, first thing you need to notice, don't pick songs which are like sad songs which can take you further down. Okay, use the songs which are fast songs, comedy songs, pop music, or something like faster ones. Okay, so those songs can help you a lot. Those guys who are doing seriously can just look into again their situation. फिर से जाइए उस situation में जो भी आपको trouble कर रही थी. And now see on 10-point scale, how much do you value that? कितना तंग कर रही है अभी 10-point scale पर? I'm not saying it will be abolished right now, but you will have to work on it for multiple days. Okay, but what are you feeling when you are now seeing that situation? Akshata says 5. Others, whoever was doing it seriously with full focus, please write down what numbers you give. Gajula says 3. Devakan says 5. Prajali says 6. Akshata says before it was 8. Mini says 7. Okay. So whatever guys your score is, because you know like how you were little bit earlier and how you are feeling now and how you did this exercise. Okay. So whatever way you have followed, whether you were doing it correctly or not, or whether you were afraid कि कोई देख तो नहीं रहा, वो वाला जो situation है वो नहीं लाएंगे अब, because now you are not in a place, maybe you are not in a place where you can do it freely. Divya says before 10, now 3. Okay, so you need to be in a place where you are not thinking about any other thing, like कोई देख तो नहीं रहा मुझे, पड़ोसी क्या कहेगा, all those things, घर वाले क्या कहेंगे, so when I am doing this and that. Become a child, be a child when you are doing these exercises, और full deep down जाकर डूब कर करना है, पूरा उसमें घुस कर करना है. Because when we are talking about, like say, some thing is going in our mind, the situation which is there, that is there in your subconscious, which is stored inside you. Okay, now we are giving it a new tonality, new body language, so that that situation changes. जो वो पहले डर देती है, मुझे sadness देती है, whatever emotion it is giving me, so that needs to change. Now the mind will be confused when you are doing it again and again. But earlier when these thoughts used to run, this guy used to be in fear, this guy used to be having this emotion, so that's why I was giving this thought again and again, or other thoughts around it again and again. But now he's enjoying it, now he's dancing on this. What has happened? Something might have happened, so I need to relook at it. So then the change comes up. So you need to make your mind puzzled that, oh, something has changed now, this situation doesn't trouble him now. So your body language is changing, the tone is changing, your mood is changing when those thoughts are still running inside you, when you are still running that situation inside you. Okay, getting my point? How you need to work on this technique. So do it again and again and change that, whatever feelings, whatever emotions comes from that particular situation which happens in your mind. So when you'll be working again and again, this thing will get resolved. Okay. All right. So guys, these were 2 techniques which we did today. And now whoever wants to take consistent action and want to build a good life, comfortable life, working on like naturally with himself, so you have a chance of working with us in the level 2 workshop, because this was a 2-day workshop, a level 1 workshop, which was more for demonstration and where we just demonstrated a couple of techniques. And now this level 2 workshop which is there, let me just give you a brief around it. It's a live online Zoom program which happens in small groups, group of 3-4 people we take, and this is a paid workshop which you need to go through. And in this workshop, one personal session will be done for each and everyone who will be there in the group. Okay, so one personal session to understand what your problems are, from where it all started, your history, your issues, what your thoughts are coming, what anxiety you are getting. So all that we understand in the first personal session. And then 1 month program will be followed with 2 sessions every week. So next 4 weeks, there will be like 8 sessions. Every session will be of 2 hours, where we do different techniques in different sessions. And we will work with you on your problems in a customized way, because there will be just 3-4 people only in the group. So that way we can work with each and every people, making those techniques customized to you. Because right now, as I was doing this different techniques, I can't customize and give to one person because there are a lot many people. But when we work in small groups and we have already done a personal session, so I know what problem you are going through, from where it started, how I need to do this exercise with you. Okay, so we'll do different techniques with you in a customized way. So total time we give in this workshop is 18 to 20 hours, and this workshop usually costs rupees 24,999. But now we are in a giving you in a offer price, and this is now available for those who have done level 1 workshop in rupees 9,999 only. Okay, so whoever want to benefit from this level 2 workshop can register with us, and then we can start off in the group. So somebody who wants to do it personally and don't want to be in the group, for them there's personal counseling option. So that also happens on Zoom online, because different people from different states are there. So usually we do it online only. And there is 1 month package of 10 sessions. So every 3 days, there will be a session of 1.5 hours. We do different techniques, work on your problems. So first session, we understand what exactly is your issue, how we need to work upon it. And then from next sessions, we start working with different techniques on that particular issue. Okay. So this personal counseling, 10 sessions for 1 month package costs rupees 29,999. But on this also, you have an offer price available of rupees 19,999. This is for 1 month package, 10 sessions. So you can benefit from this personal counseling also. Okay. So this is the payment mode. You can use the Razorpay link, or you can do it through Paytm, Google Pay, or Phone Pay. This is now available in your chat box. So whoever wants to take benefit of this payment modes, so you can pick it up from the chat box. Okay. So this was for today. So if somebody wants to speak to us and wants to leave their number, they can drop it in the chat box, and somebody from our team will contact you. If you have question which you want to ask right now, so I'll just open the forum for question and answer. So you can tell that now. Okay. You can tell me if somebody wants me to like unmute them and they want to speak, then I will unmute you. Otherwise, if you want to type down your problem, you can type in and I can pick up the question from the chat box, whichever way. Yes. Any questions, guys? You can type in the chat box, or you can ask me to unmute you and I can unmute you if there is any. Otherwise, if everything is clear, fantastic. Is there any question somebody wants to ask? Don't think it is a silly question or that question. Go ahead. Okay, so everyone is like you. So if somebody is getting any question, any confusion, anything. Yes, Lipika, you wanted some slide, right? Let me just share that. Was it this one you wanted me to share? Was it this slide? Thanks, Parajoli. Thank you. Lipika, were you looking for this slide? If you want to take a screenshot, you can take it. Otherwise, or if it was the previous one, then you can take for this one. Yes, okay. Thank you. All right. Okay, if there are no questions, thank you, Akshita. Thank you. There are no questions, then we'll be closing this session, this workshop today. So guys, all the best, and hope I have not wasted your time and added value in your life. So please use these techniques, work on yourself so that you can benefit from this. Okay. And if somebody wants to contact us, so let me just share the number also. So this is the contact number which you can reach out to me. Okay. Divya says, great learning. I'm a counselor. Will surely recommend your number for people in it. Yeah. Thank you, Divya. Thank you. But yes, definitely use different techniques. Use because we want people to benefit at the end of the day. So please openly use different techniques. Okay. And make sure people also learn and use them. YouTube channel link. Okay. If you don't have that, then I'll just share it again. Yeah, the channel link is here. So videos, this is going to the videos. If you want to look for the workshop, then it will be in the live section. Okay. It will be in the live section. The workshops recordings will be in the live section. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you very much for attending the workshop. And whoever wants to benefit from the paid ones, the next level workshop or personal counseling can reach out to us, make the payments, and we will start off things then. Okay. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Thank you.